Welcome to Test Prep CA9 Part 1, question number 9. Question number 9 says, look below at the following stem and leaf plot of trading cards bought by students last week. What is the difference between the number of students who bought more than 37 cards and the students who bought less than 29 cards? So, let's read that one more time. Look below at the following stem and leaf plot of trading cards bought by students last week. So what that tells us is this is a plot, this is a stem and leaf plot of trading cards bought by students last week. So this student bought 10, this student bought 15, this student bought 16, this student bought 24, 28, this student bought 41, this student bought 50, etc., etc. So that tells us all the values that the students bought in playing cards, trading cards. The question says, what is the difference between the number of students who bought more than 37 cards and the students who bought less than 29 cards? So I like that. What is the difference between? So the difference between tells me is it could be subtraction. They're wanting to know the difference between. What is the difference between the number of students who bought more than 37 cards and the students who bought less than 29 cards? So here would be the number of students who bought more than 37 cards. And here would be the number of students who bought less than 29 cards. And they want to know the difference between them. That's going to be this value, x. Okay? That's going to be that value, x. That's the difference between these two amounts. Now, we don't know how many bought more than 37 yet. That's the question mark for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and find it on the graph. Well, here would be the 37 values. But we don't want to include those 37 values because they said the number of students who bought more than 37 cards. That's very important. So if we look at that, more than 37 cards would be this 38 here, right here. Then also this 49, this 48, this 42, this 41, this 50 here, and this 40 over here. So those right there are the values that are more than 37 cards. But they don't want to know how many cards were bought of those kids who bought more than 37. No, they just want to know how many students bought more than 37 cards. So you have to realize that each of these here are one student, because this student bought 38, this student bought 49, this student bought 42, 48, 41, 50, but that's just one student who bought those cards. So if I want to know the number of students who bought more than 37 cards, I have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 students bought more than 37 cards. All right, well now we just need to figure out the number of students who bought less than 29 cards. We already have the number of students who bought more than 37 cards. We figured out that was 8. Now we need to find the students who bought less than 29 cards. So once again, I'm going to look for my 29. Oh, here are my 29 values, but I don't want my 29 values. I want less than 29 cards. So I'm not going to include those, but I am going to include this lovely 28, this lovely 24, this 10 down here, this 15, and this 16. Those are the values of the amount of cards that the students bought that were less than 29. So I need to find out, though, how many students that was. Well, this student bought 28. That's one student. This student bought 24. This student bought 16 and 15 and 10. So now I just got to count how many students that was. Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 students bought less than 29 cards. All right, so now we know that 8 students bought more than 37 cards and 5 students bought less than 29 cards. So if I want to figure out this value x here, I could write an equation for it. My equation would be that x is equal to 8 minus 5, or x is equal to 3. So 3 is the number of students who bought less than 29 cards. I'm sorry, I meant to say that 3 is the difference between the number of students who bought more than 37 cards, and the students who bought less than 29 cards. So 3 is that number, the difference between the students who bought more than 37 cards and the students who bought less than 29 cards. Oh no, it's the Batwing Eyes of Doom! And the Batwing Eyes of Doom hate the number 5! Oh, bad, bad, bat eyes of doom. Well, I hope you've had a great test prep so far. I look forward to seeing how you're going to do on the test. Have a great and wonderful test time, and I'll talk with you on the next video.